As yes people, welcome back to the Hartlepool United FIFA 22 Career Mode Save, Season number 5, Episode number 4. As we are, of course, in the Premier League. If you've not been watching recently, we've got to the big stage. Not at the continental places yet, but the best possibly we could be, well, the best possibly Hartlepool could be in this scenario in a long time. As if you're new around here and you've not seen this series before, make sure you go down below, click that big red subscribe button until it goes grey, then click the bell at the side of it to make that go grey, and then click more options, go into the description and follow the links below. I am trying to post more on Instagram and Twitter. If you follow those links, I will be really trying to get more content out for there, and maybe I tell you stuff about the videos before they come out. You never know, maybe I'll look at some comments on them and try and put these into the career mode as well as the YouTube comments. You never know. As today, I'm going to go to the season calendar. You can see not the best of recent 2 games. We did win the 6-pointer over Brighton though, as we have Crystal Palace to start us off with. They were in the division last year with us down below, so I am going to simulate those. We've got Wolves after that away at the Molineux. Then we've got Southampton at home, which is a game I really do want to take 3 points away from, even though, well, they're travelling, so aren't they? So we should get the points. And then we've got a trip to Old Trafford. I've been there a couple of times this season myself. Hopefully we can get the points against them. And then West Ham at home as well, which I think I might actually play them instead of Southampton. Yeah, I might change it that way around. But look at the fixtures for next episode. In December we have Manchester City, Chelsea, Liverpool and Arsenal all in the space of 3 weeks. And then Brentford, which hopefully we can win. Today's game's very, very difficult, as if I look at the league table though, I'm thinking about simming Southampton and Crystal Palace, but they are the only 2 teams below us. But then again, you should simulate teams below you. Maybe, now West Ham have moved up a little bit, maybe I play Southampton, or Wolves are high up there, so I think I am going to play Wolves, try and test myself. I think I'll have to play Southampton and simulate West Ham, who are now mid-table. I'm definitely simulating Palace. They were in our league last year. I've got faith we can do a simulation job over these. The other teams, I think simulations aren't going to work out for us, as what's Reece Staunton saying about being a broken record right here? The club's not reaching its potential. I'm doing what I can. So Crystal Palace in 19th, travelling to New Victoria Park. They stole the points here last year. As I'm going to go with this team. Cantero is in goal. We've got Baldock, Niasami, Staunton, Knight and Calderon at the back, with Thompson, Beltran and O'Reilly supporting Butterworth on this side and John on the right. I've got faith. Please make sure that faith is restored after this game if we do lose, but I've got a feeling we're getting something out of this, you know. But we aren't. It's 3-2 to Crystal Palace. They've done us twice now in a row, as Garcia got the first, then John. Carlos Perez with the brace in the second half, and Butterworth did get a consolation. But that's all it was, as that result really wasn't a good one. It puts us in the relegation zone, and Watford have a game in hand. Every single team's just won. Southampton's won, Crystal Palace. Brighton, I think, got a point or something. Yeah, it's dropped us all the way down, so that's great. Now in the relegation zone, we must pick up points from these games we have today. And Wolves are in 9th. Let's actually check where West Ham are, because now I've changed my mentality. Now do we simulate the harder games and then try and play the easier ones? Man United are even below Wolves. So yeah, I'm going to simulate Wolves. Maybe it's another defeat, but then we've got Southampton, Man United and West Ham to play. Games that I think we should be getting points out of, as it's the same team again. I would say we did score 2 Premier League goals in that last game. So Butterworth and John both are now 80 rated up front. Hopefully doing the business. So Wolverhampton away at the Molineux. It's going to be a difficult one. Can we try and nick a point or something? We don't nick a point. We get all 3. How has that happened? Daniel Pedence with the first goal. Reece Staunton, the captain at the back, getting us level before half-time. And then Logan John, as we actually dominated the game against 9th place Wolves. Okay. And that's us back out of the relegation zone again. That must have been a bit of a whirlwind couple of moments right there. I thought we were going to go... my head just went, right, we're relegated, we're going down, we're bottom of the league. And now we're not. However, it says 18th place, not getting relegated right there. 19th is Southampton. Yeah, it just didn't pop up. We are 1 away from the relegation zone. 1 point. Newcastle United, the money club. down there below us. So we have Southampton up next at home. These are 2 points below us. It's another one of those 6-pointers already. And it would have been nice if my camera was switched on. I'm an absolute idiot. I haven't recorded in a while, you can tell that, as we play them right here. I think it is going to be the same team, really. See what we can do with this, as it's a loan offer right here from Girona for Elijah Carey. I mean, I am going to accept that. I don't think he's probably going to stay afterwards, so I'll accept it with the loan to buy clause on it, as we play away from... No, they're away from home. Oh my god, I can't even get it the right way around. As John is now 81 rated. Basui, oh, he's absolutely fuming with his game time, as are most of the reserves, actually. I mean, we are in the Prem. What do you expect me to do? As it's got to be the same team that just won against Wolves, hasn't it? 2 new victory apart for our first played game today. It's a very wet and windy one here at Hartlepool as well, so hopefully that works in our favour. Rossi in goal, Patrick, Danzo, Hood and Small, with Baja, Watts, Thomas and Elyounoussi still at the Saints, with Lopez and Unludlu up front. This is one of the only teams I've actually seen a player who plays for them in real life still in their team, in Elyounoussi, even though he doesn't regularly play for the Saints. I think he's been on loan as well a couple of times, as it's going to be a big game for us right here. Captain's contribution again, maybe. Of course, he did get a goal in the last one, Reece Staunton. As let's go. Matt O'Reilly. Of course, surviving relegation in our first season is the aim. I mean, usually with teams, when you get promoted, you think maybe you can push forward, do a Sheffield United, but not me. I know which position we're in right now in this league, even though we do have 2 80-rated strikers. As that should have been our ball. Baldock playing well as well. He's almost retiring, and he's still going up ratings. Absolutely love that from him. As Kike Baja on the edge of the box. Tackled by the little magician Fran Beltran, who gets a pass forward now onto Butterworth. The new rating. Hopefully he can do a little bit better as well. He's got Premier League goals, but not as enough as he did in the Championship. I thought he'd have a better return than he does. Same with John, but he's had an injury. As O'Reilly, give that out wide into Baldock. Tries to cross it over, looking for Butterworth. Danzo in the box right there to head it away, but Thompson with a great header onto Butterworth again. Matt O'Reilly, first time. Rossi saves. Unlucky there with the pressure, but we are winning every single second ball, which is perfect as a manager, as Baldock puts that across the middle into Butterworth. Beltran making the run around, just can't get off, but Butterworth, can see right there, trying to get stuck in, trying to get the tackle in again. There's Mohamed Elyounoussi trying to bring it away as well. Small, onto Danzo. Elyounoussi jogging forward, now into Thomas, and Lundu. Come on, don't let them put that ball through that gap. Lopez, the striker, putting it through it anyway. Elyounoussi, back onto the striker, Cantero, big save in the goal. The Spaniard helping us out big time. 22 minutes on the clock. And a corner first for the Saints. Headed away, though, by Niamase, or Gazino, as I think he likes to be called, into Thompson as well here. And we are going to try and counter-attack from their move. It's Logan John. Has he got support on this side? He has. Baldock's right there. Cross that across first time. And is that a penalty? No, it's a yellow card from an advantage. I thought maybe there was a handball in there. Not to be, but a corner ball. Put it into the mixer. Staunton's up there. Gets the header. It's over the line. Reece Staunton has 2 in 2. The captain heads it home. It was very, very close to being kept out. But the keeper spilt it. Rossi will not want to see that again. And 1-0 to Hartlepool. Goal line system straight onto it. And yes, it's over the line. You don't even need to show us. Small trying to cover it up. You can't even see it because of Small's head and thigh. But it doesn't matter. Ball's crossed the line. 1-0 us in this 6-pointer. If he isn't already, which he definitely should be, Reece Staunton is the fans' favourite here around Hartlepool. As Elyounoussi, though, they're going to try and reply as Southampton. Good chest from Calderon away, though. The left wing back, he's playing a lot better today. Both Mexicans are, actually. Look like they're trying to adapt a bit. As O'Reilly through the middle. Butterworth looking for John straight away. Pace just lets him down a little bit there, but Rossi kicking it straight out of play. Southampton at the back just seems stunned as it's a throw straight into Ben Thompson here. Hasn't done much, but maybe I just haven't noticed him as John couldn't cut away. As now Patrick running down the wing. The defender now, and Kike Baja around the corner. Watts, Lopez with a shot. It's fallen to Unlundu. And the Saints are level. When I say they're stunned, the build-up play out of absolutely nowhere, and they get themselves back on level pegging as Hasenhüttl's going to hug the striker right there. It must be one of his first chances in a while. Just fell to him so nicely. It's so unlucky from us as well. We've done so well. Blocked the shot. Falls straight off of the goal scorer Staunton into the new goal scorer Unlundu. 1-1. Such a promising first half, but now it does look like we're going to be level at the break. However, Baldock, that's a great ball! And what a save from Rossi. That should have gone in from Dan Butterworth, though. Anywhere but the keeper, as Beltran, who's still going to keep it alive. Butterworth looking to find Beltran again. It's only passed out to Ben Thompson through the players. Their defending is a bit shoddy there. Good passing here, and John with a chance again. Blocked. Matt O'Reilly into Butterworth. That's got to be handball, no? Looks like he was picking it up. Pressure on, but it's gone through to the keeper. And at half-time, it is 1-1. For all our good play, we're only getting a point so far. So we're going to have to try and step it up in this second half. Come on, let's get straight on the front foot again. No changes from me at the break. I can't really afford to because we're playing that well. As now it's Baldock with the ball. He's going to go to the side. Beltran. Matt O'Reilly from range. And I think it was going over, but Rossi decided to save it as a corner ball. Reese is in that box. Knight's in the box. Niamasi should be in there as Butterworth goes for it, but this one doesn't result in a goal. Or does it? Because Southampton building up from this. Lopez, don't back off him. He's put it across to Kike Baja. And it has resulted in a goal for the other team. How are the Saints in front of us right here? It is turned around at home, and we will be back in that drop zone with this result. This is poor from us. How we've conceded from our own corner, I have no idea. Poor play. Everyone's ball chasing. No one picks the number 8 up in the midfield. He just puts it to the side of Cantero. And we're just looking like we're crumbling at the moment as Lopez drills it onto the woodwork. Cantero hits his back. It's lucky it didn't go in off of his back. As we get to live another day in this game. If it's 3-1, I think it's over. As Beltran, again, passing to the man right in front of him instead of the man at the side of him. Stupid play. As now Butterworth has it in a good position, though. Good dribbling from him. Puts it out wide into Calderon, who delivers a good ball. But John was just backing off. You shouldn't say this is the opposition manager, but Southampton have been poor. They've not been good at all in this game. It's been ourselves that have not been cracking. We just need to try and provide another chance. Actually stop doing stuff like that. We had Pedro in the box. I registered a cross. It didn't go into the box. And now they're allowed to pass out with it. They've been passing to our feet from the back right here. They have not been doing well at all. But still, we haven't. As Maitland-Niles into Unludu. Round the side. Where is his right wing back, Baldock? Come on. Get back into your position. Regroup as it's down the middle now. Maitland-Niles. Staunton's unsuccessfully got there. Unlundu goes to put it around the corner. Niamasi with the pass away. Come on! Turn and face! We've got to try and attack. As Lee Evans gets it onto Pedro. Now it's Thompson. As Butterworth's not on the field anymore. We'll have to go to John. Pedro trying to run field with him. Let's get this out wide. Where is Pedro? Should be in that box. Baldock has it out wide. And now the defender's caught him because Pedro took ages getting there. But he has got an option to cross here. Not a good one. Danso straight away and added time. No one supporting Baldock. We should be ultra-attacking. Why are we not up the field? They're allowed to pass it out. Thomas. And that's the end of the game. We're in the relegation zone and certainly deserving to be there. That was the worst game I've seen us play possibly in this save altogether. Southampton were poor. And we've ended up losing 2-1 to them. Absolutely shocking stuff. Boos all around the stadium after that one, and deservedly so, as we are 18th still. We're the top of the relegation zone, so we might have a chance to get out of it if we play better. It doesn't help with the trip we have next to Old Trafford, as Ezra Bateman's got a loan deal in for him. He's not on loan right now. We need players here in the squad, as these are 13th, underperforming Man United, but still, Man United nevertheless. We've changed the team up for this one. Don't know why Knight is on a -1 all the time. His fitness should be up there, as we've made a couple of changes, you can see. Bolton and Evans taking both Mexicans out of the team because they just haven't played well. They haven't adapted to Premier League life how I wanted them to. Basui's fuming as well, and McAtee was, but he's not anymore, which is good. Basui, I don't want that negativity around the squad as well. Just wait your turn. So Aiden Smith might get his turn. He's actually faster, a year younger, and just one rating below as that's the team we're going to take to the next game. Doesn't look too strong for Man United, of course. The ratings have gone down with the player switches, but I've got a feeling the team will play better without them players. We had to change it after the last one as well. So, Old Trafford we go. And here we are. The Theatre of Dreams, or whatever you want to call it. Bishop in net. Phelan, Varane, Webber and Devine. They've got Mejbri, or Hannibal, and Fred. Ilanga, Bruno Fernandes and Sancho, with Luka Jovic up front. Now that is a very decent Man United team. Bishop in net's got his chance though, over Dean Henderson. A little bit of a weird one that he's actually come through the ranks before him. And there's our team getting put out there as no Ronaldo. Think he's retired. Jovic up front. Let's see how we can do against the Red Devils. The underperforming Red Devils as well, must I mention, as Ilanga. Straight on the ball. He's going to give it back to Hannibal. That's a good turn from Hannibal. Into the middle. Jovic, Cantero. What a stop. Man United getting the look right there with an early chance from, I think it was Hannibal, as Sancho drilling it through. Staunton away. Maybe they'd actually not have formed Man United. A good start from them as Thompson whips it forward though. Onto Logan John. At least I can attack down here. Not the sun in my eyes from the Old Trafford stands as he's lost the ball though to bloody Fred. Not too great there though as Sancho. Hang on, why are we not marking Jovic through the middle? As he takes the shot on. Weird choice. Should have gone closer in my opinion. As Manchester United have got a corner right here. Maybe cross? No. It's gone straight into Jadon Sancho, who's just allowed to ball roll round us. Ilanga, little trip in the box, hasn't gone down. And he's actually gave that. He's actually gave a penalty from that. Luke Bolton, who's just come into the team. No, it's a handball, but it's not a handball, is it though? Another one of these bloody penalties. Bruno Fernandes has 7 goals this season. Make that 8. He just chipped it past Cantero. Another horrible start here against United. 1-0 Manchester as it's just a chip to the side. Dived the wrong way. Bruno Fernandes with his goal. Captain as well now at the club, which you didn't, well, I didn't really expect to see. 1-0 down to the underperforming top 6 club, which if you're ever going to get points against a top 6 club, you want it to be United, don't you? Well, especially in this save as Butterworth to the side. Matt O'Reilly, they've robbed the ball off straight away again. Jadon Sancho through to Bruno Fernandes. We're going to stay in the relegation zone or even sink further if we continue playing like this. Don't matter which team we play, Man United or even... Cantero makes a great save. Even Watford, bottom of the league. There's a corner ball right here for them. They're going to whip this into the box. In towards the danger zone. Headed away from Knight though. Straight onto Ben Thompson. And he's got space to run, you know. Butterworth in front. Leave that for Butterworth. As Thompson's doing all the running forward. And Fred hasn't dealt with Butterworth correctly. Dan Butterworth at United gets a goal at Old Trafford. We've silenced them for now. 1-1. We have got it level. Brilliant take. Get in there. Just ran straight round him. Just threw on goal. And Dan Butterworth just to slide it past the goalkeeper. He needed to deliver more goals, and it looks like he's going to do it here. And Luka Jovic on the ball right here as we've tried to put a foot in. Not got there. Sancho now into Devine. Devine across to Fred. And oh, we've clipped his ankles a little bit. Jovic, do not let them get in the lead again. Come on, we fought hard for that counter-attack. After absorbing all the pressure with us 5 at the back. As Hannibal across to Bruno Fernandes. Coming out to try and meet him. Anthony Elanga back in the middle now. Bruno Fernandes. Hannibal. Still not getting there. Still chasing the ball around a little bit too much as Jovic has it again. Edge of the box. Hannibal into Bruno. Come on. It's only been a penalty. We're doing well at defending them on the edge. No, Knight comes out. Not Staunton. To meet him as Butterworth completely took out. John on the ball. Will take the free kick. Rafael Varane goes into the book. And Gerzinho forward. O'Reilly. Let's go down the wing, shall we? We've actually got plenty of players in their half for once. As now Evans has it across into Thompson. John round that corner. That's a good ball. Just keep that. Dummy it, please. There we go. Back into O'Reilly. Good from Baldock. Chipped in. Butterworth free header. And he had to keep that down for 2-1. Actually quite a big chance as Jovic down to Hannibal. Tried to put it over the top. Luke Bolton dealing with it well. That's why I put him in the defence. He defends. And he's taller than Calderon. As that's a handball against Bruno. I'll take 1-1 at half time. I really will. Although that was a dodgy kick. Jorginho gets it into O'Reilly. And there we have it. 1-1 at the break at Old Trafford. Not bad battling right here. We've come from behind as well to get back level. No changes to the team, as I think I'm preferring this one to the one we had against Southampton. And of course, still do have better players on the bench now as Devine, Sancho, Fred. Oh, Cantero, man. 2-1 Manchester United at the start of the second half after telling you all the positives. Man United take a lead straight away. Solskjaer is back in charge as well, 5 seasons in. Is that what's going to happen in real life? Who knows, but that's just so lucky. Cuts inside, pass across, and Cantero has to save that for me. Very, very poor goalkeeping. Really has to save that. Look at that. Terrible. Really not cracking as O'Reilly spins right there into Lee Evans, who's going to jog it forward. Evans across the midfield onto O'Reilly. Where can we go here? Trying to get through bodies onto Ben Thompson now. He goes for a shot. And Bishop had to hook it out of that top corner. There we go. Pressure building. There's a corner ball. Thompson to whip it in again. Jorginho at the back. Over. And it's going to be difficult to get us out of this position we're in now. Devine on the ball. We've made a sub. We're bringing Brandon Fowler, a youth player, on. Because he is more attacking as Cantero with an actual good save there. Still, he's furious, as he should be. No defence helping him out at all, as the corner is quite a good one. No Man United player running to the front post for that. Bit weird, as now Matt O'Reilly's going to run away with this. And look at the pace he's got. Very good running. Looks for John. Just can't find him. Unlucky right there as well. Jadon Sancho's got a bit of a gap for Man United. Puts it into Jovic. Cantero gets down there. I thought it was still going in off of him. If it did, we'd have problems in the goalkeeping department with him. That would have been poor, but still, it led to a corner. Devine on the turn, the youth player. Rashford's on the field now. Post behind the goal. And substitutes being made. Mario Icardi coming on for United, as we've made another one. We've put Calderon on, took Baldock off for a rest, as, oh dear, coming through bodies twice there, and we have managed to keep it out somehow, as now Ben Thompson through that gap onto Pedro. Can we counter from this? O'Reilly, Calderon, fully fit Calderon. Can he be better than normal Calderon? No, he can't. Phelan with a great tackle. Still can't recover. What a chance wasted. Really struggling to deal with him, as now Devine running down the wing. Another youth player. They're using a lot of youth and still beating us as Icardi onto Sancho. Quick turn. Cantero saves. Apart from that one mistake, he's actually been very good at redeeming himself, as Butterworth gets the header down right here. He's going to keep on running with it. Nowhere really to go. Brandon Fowler down the line. Devine got a little touch. Get up the field, boys. We're 2-1 down. No one helping us out up front, as Pedro over the top. There we go. That's a good ball to Butterworth. Can he turn inside of Varane? He does. Dan Butterworth hits Bishop. Header, please. No, we haven't won it. That was in the last minute of normal time as well. Man United, you can see, parked in their own half really, as Icardi's going to break them away though. Over the top, Jadon Sancho plays a ball, which he really shouldn't have done. And Icardi wins it straight away. Now back to Sancho. Cantero hooks it away. But it's game over, definitely. Calderon whacks it up. 2-1 lost to United. Hard one to take again. We deserved something from that game, but got absolutely nothing. We stay in the relegation zone for now. Solskjaer offers his condolences, but I don't care. I only care about ourselves at the moment. And that was not good enough from ourselves. We had a chance to take something from that one, but now we're 19th in the league, with West Ham 3 points in front of us in 15th. Now, no one's got games in hand or anything, which is good, but now it's 13 games into the season. I am starting to get a little bit more worried than usual. Although we have got something to be positive about. Jensen Hayward coming through the academy. 15-year-old, 64 rated. Only problem is, he's 5'7". Probably shouldn't use the word problem, but it's going to be difficult with a player that height in the middle of the park. As what team do we play for West Ham? God knows. I mean, I'm going to put Fowler on. I was impressed with him after he came off the bench, the youth player. So I'll give him a chance. Bolton looks done, so we'll put Calderon back in. Knight, don't know what's up with his fitness. I might as well stick for Mayweather in. If he's not looking up to it, I will stick Akin for Mayweather in. And I'll put him on the left, actually. And we'll go with that. Pedro's gone up a rating, and I don't even know if he's scored a goal for us yet. But we'll stick with that team. Looks weaker and weaker each week, but with the way players are carrying on, unhappy and all that, we've got to change it. As Staunton talking about how the lads have asked him to talk about the dressing room. I've got to say I've got it under control, which really I don't. Just got to lie through my teeth, as this is the last game before the big run. City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal. And we're in the relegation zone as it is. We really have to do well here against the Hammers. And let's have a look at this team. We desperately need to win. Claudio Ramos, or beat, should I say. Montiel, Sidibe, Baptiste and Masuaku. That's a good defence. Isaac Hayden and Piamo Kwabi or something. Yarmolenko, Rebic and Vlasic with Odubeko up front. What was his name? Ekwa Elimbi. Eddie Nketiah on the bench. Said Benrahma still there. Decent team. But of course, in the circumstances, we really need to be picking up points for the games we have next. There's an early free kick for the Hammers. Away. And not too well away. But it luckily is handball. Still, I'm not impressed that no one followed it up whilst it was still in play. And West Ham got the shot off and scored. It was that Elimbi guy, but won't count. Early let off for us. Bad tackle from Vlasic gives us a free kick right here. I did think Elimbi handballed it in that other move as Baldock over the top into Calderon. Good takedown from him. He's back in the team. Fran Beltran, otherwise not, as John runs into a bit of danger there. Arthur Masuaku to run away with this as well here, and good pressure. That's what we need. Get upfield and take the game to them, as good turn that. Odubeko though stopped, and Jorginho can't run away with it though. Isaac Hayden on the edge into Odubeko the striker. It's a good move from West Ham this. Vlasic round the corner. Odubeko swung a foot at it and just couldn't connect. So still we're lucky not to be 1-0 behind right here. We're not playing the best as Brandon Fowler turns with a little move here, looking over the top. Butterworth to chase. Baptiste easy. Ooh, almost got him on the turn. Oh, and a bad tackle here. Oh no, it's going to be a red card, isn't it? No chance. George Baldock has been dismissed in this first half against West Ham. Let's have another look at the tackle, shall we? It went through him, but I don't think that's a red. I might be biased, but I don't think that's a red card. So, now we are down to 10 men in the must-win game right here in the first half against the Hammers. And one of our best players this season is off the field, as we just need to keep them out right now. 4 at the back is what we'll have to go to, as Andrea Yarmolenko running at us. He must be ancient in this save right here, as Odubeko turns inside a little bit. Staunton with a block. Hayden gets it back again though, out wide, still coming through the middle. Hayden onto Vlasic, easy turn, Cantero with a big shoulder. Surprised West Ham haven't took the lead by now, as a corner ball for them, straight into the front post. Calderon with the little knee away, and now he can run away. Come on, keep going. Keep going, Calderon, impress me, as he's going to cut back. Beautiful cutback as well against Hayden, and it's worked out. John through the middle, looks for Butterworth, and the passing between our strikers ain't good enough. The only times we've scored with strikers is when it's been a counter-attack. Just needs to be better, as now Thompson onto Matt O'Reilly. Butterworth round the corner. This is a good move. Calderon front post. John with the header. Oh, what a goal! We take the lead with 10 men in this first half against West Ham. The must-win game at the moment will be won. It's a brilliant ball from the Mexican left wing-back Calderon, who looks like he might be coming onto a bit of form after this performance. Really good first half. Look at this. Out wide. Takes a touch. Bang. Delivers. But John, what a header into that top bin. That is 1-0 Hartlepool, as we are scrapping to get out of this relegation zone. Odubeko wide into Rebic. Ante Rebic gives it back. Arthur Masuaku. Limbi. Now on to Vlasic. It's good play from the Hammers. Turned as well there though. And Yarmolenko. Oh, that's good passing. Montiel with a cross across the floor into Yarmolenko. Oh! I thought that had gone in at the near post. I thought Cantero would have had an absolute shocker there, but it didn't, as Calderon. No, Calderon. Do not do that, as it's blocked. Still West Ham have the ball for Maywo. Penalty. How is that giving us a penalty? For Maywo just tried to get in the way of it. After all that good work, nowhere near his hand, but it's given. We're going to get relegated because of these penalties, and I don't want to switch them off, but I've got no choice at the moment as Vlasic sticks it in. The worst time to score when it's 1 minute added on and they're scoring the 49th minute of the first half. A bit questionable. 1-1 against West Ham. Vlasic just had to bury it, didn't he? Oh well, Cantero dived the wrong way. Of course they scored from that. Just a deflection gave them the corner as well, as at half time It is 1-1. We have 10 men from fighting for 3 points. Now we'll be hanging on for 1. Not the best. Definitely don't like how this is a must win and we're doing everything but winning. As O'Reilly into John right here. Little trip, but still did get the ball as O'Reilly gets it again. John looking over the top for Butterworth. If he's onside, this is a good ball. Gets there! Onside. Keeper saves. And seeing as crossing is working out for us, I'm going to go ahead and put Pedro on for Butterworth. Get Calderon running down that wing a little bit more. However, Baptiste on the follow-up. Masuaku now to run forward as we don't really have a right wing back to cross it as well. I've got to take that into mind. So Calderon's got a lot of running to do if we can clear this. As Jorginho gets it passed straight to him. He's a defender that I'm quite confident he's still doing well. He's not put a foot wrong, really. As Butterworth has the ball forward right here. Has he got anyone out wide? He does now in Calderon. Still not on the field, Pedro, though, as Calderon whips in another good ball. Back post. Has that hit a hand? No, it hasn't. Just Baptiste. As Fowler, the youth player, keeps it alive. Thompson, Butterworth, round the corner into O'Reilly, and we're miles off. Calderon just needed to step on side right there as Pedro has the ball. Big tackle put in on him, but still can't get it off as Calderon. Come on, overlap. Overlap. Too slow, because Pedro got tackled by the time he got there. You've got to be faster. You've got the pace for it, as they've put a ball straight over the top onto their fast player, and he's actually got there, Odebaco, as they've got to stand him up. He goes backwards into Galeno, defender, as now he's gone round us as well. Back in the middle, straight into Matt O'Reilly, though, who's got 15 minutes to make it all count. Pedro put through here. The tall man, does he have enough pace to keep away from the defender? He might do. Trips over a bit, but he's put it in the top bin. 10 men, Hartlepool, 6'7" Pedro off the bench to make it 2-1. He hasn't scored many goals for the club off the bench, but that could have been the biggest one, no pun intended, from the 6'7" man. But that is absolutely huge. Top bin, it bobbled up as well, but he still hit it right into that top corner. 2-1 to us. Absolutely love it. 3 points we desperately need in this episode, as it's passed straight out of play as well. Beautiful stuff. Made 2 more subs. Aiden Smith for John. We'll need all our main strikers fit, of course, for the big running that we've got next. So Smith's getting a bit of a run out, and Fowler, the other youth player, has run his course. Get a defensive midfielder in Lee Evans onto the field as Pedro over the top. Still, can we get more? Evans keeps it alive. Pedro near post. Almost. Maybe he won't even play in the next game, Butterworth, with the way Pedro's doing, as that's a free kick for West Ham right here, isn't it? Dangerous position. I think that's Saeed Benrahma stood over it off the bench, if I'm not mistaken. As he's stepped over it, it will be Galeno, pass short for Maywo. That's why you're back in the team, mate. He's had a decent first game. I think this is his first start in the Premier League as well. Very decent first game, as that's a ball over the top looking for Lee Evans, who's going to get it after the defender failed to. Running on the overlap, crossing it towards Aiden Smith, the youngster, almost there. But still into the keeper, Claudio. As come on, we've just got to defend for 2 added minutes here to get us out of the relegation zone. Fingers crossed anyway, as I don't know what results elsewhere are like, as that's down the line. Odebaco turns inside. He's crossed it across the field. Vlasic can't keep it though. And Galeno into Hayden. It's shot from range. Cantero saves, and the pressure's on. Please, no handballs, no anything. This is a big moment. Away by Calderon. Benrahma! Not dealt with at the near post. Cantero pouring the goal. We have conceded a 93rd minute. They scored in extra time of the first half, extra of the second, and Cantero, all eyes are on you, mate. Calderon didn't do justice with the clearance, but that has got to be saved. Into the side netting off as keeper. 2-2 with West Ham going into the big run we have. Slipping back into the relegation zone. What a poor moment that is. We fought so hard with 10 men, and in the last minute West Ham get their leveller. Honestly, that's one of the biggest sucker punches I have ever seen in a save in my life. Just how that's happened is beyond me. As in the league, we're still in the relegation zone. Brentford and Newcastle below us. Watford out. West Ham at that point. That would have taken us out as well, but instead Watford have climbed out Only ahead on goal difference though. Still, it's not like we're gone from relegation or chasing other teams. We're still in it ourselves. But that was such a big chance. And now we play Manchester City at the start of next episode with a weaker team. It's going to be such a challenge. As Ezra Bateman's got a loan deal from Rangers right here. I'm going to go for a short-term normal loan to the Scottish club. Maybe get some silverware, but I'm so good after that result. I cannot believe it. Manchester City, Chelsea, Liverpool and Arsenal all to come this month with Brentford. We could be rock bottom. We've got to have a big January window, and by them games we've got to have a good couple of performances out there. As then after that the games are a bit stretched. I mean, the end of the season, United, Arsenal, Liverpool, not a good end as well. Got to make sure we get it right in January. I cannot stress that enough. As unfortunately, guys, this is the end of the episode here. A jam-packed one at that. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. We need all the support as it stands right here to try and get us better in this save. And follow the links below. I'll see you all for a jam-packed episode next time with some interesting games. Take care, in a bit, and peace.